I had a whole video that just freaking checked out. I'm gonna try this again. But if it cuts out again, I'm just gonna post what I have and say Fiznak, that shit. Okay. I don't know if I should start over. No, I'm just gonna keep pushing. So we have purification. We have right. We have trust. More ascended masters. Are there any messages from these ascended masters we can get from this deck, please? Thank you. Okay, we have charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. I'm so sleepy. Rejection. Are there any final messages from this deck, please and thank you? Any final messages? Okay. So I was actually gonna say before all these jumped out. Yeah. So prior to starting over, we had New Earth, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. We had the Golden Children, which speaks of inner child, healing, rare gifts, innocence. It also speaks of actual star children and making sure that they are protected. We have tantric journey. We have relationship harmony, Archangel Raguel, trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea. It's time to move forward with that. We have wedding. We have opportunity to forgive. We have brilliant idea, teaching and learning. We have time out to refill your cup, and we have ta'at. We also have purification, right, trust, and prayer and contemplation along with rejection. Before it stopped, I noticed that you have multiple cards here speaking of trusting your clairsentience in the fact of having an idea that is possibly something having to do with maybe teaching possibly esoteric knowledge or something a little different. You have multiple opportunity to forgive cards. You have the actual opportunity to forgive. You have relationship harmony. You have this wedding card and the new earth card, which speaks of holding the vision, seeding the light, raising the consciousness. But you also have this purification card and trust. What I'm getting from this so far is beware of how you see a perceived rejection. Rejection's not always a bad thing. Sometimes rejection's for your protection, confinement's for your refinement, you know, all the cliche sayings. So it's definitely time to turn in. Go in, maybe do some breath work, some sensual meditations, things like that with the tantric journey. Definitely stay away from stimulants, whether that be caffeine, whether that be methamphetamine, like literally, I don't think I'm supposed to say it on YouTube, huh? But anyways, like just stay away from substance. And that includes caffeine, tobacco, as I slurp on my vape. Like literally though, marijuana, things like that. Any and all stimulants, beware. You have an opportunity to heal something here, whether that be yourself or another person, which I think it's kind of another person, but I think starting with self is where you should begin because that's where the best healing is. You have some kind of idea here that is not only going to be helpful to help raise the consciousness of the collective, but it will be some form of fulfillment. You have hole in the soul. This falls under Da'at and the trustworthy guidance card, which is speaking of an idea or something that is divinely guided. You also have celestial alignment, which is falling under the new earth card, the wedding card, and the purification. You have loosen your grip, which speaks of the coping mechanisms and addiction. You have the opportunity to forgive, write, and then unleash your creativity. Whatever this idea is will help you heal and prosper. Whatever you have this idea, it may be something to do with children, but yet again, it falls under. So you have to discover your life purpose versus falling under trust. The brilliant idea card, which is yes, your idea is divinely guided, and the golden children card. If you have something to do with children, or maybe even teaching children, or maybe teaching children about the danger, or teaching people about the dangers of not protecting their children, kudos to you if that's the case. Maybe you're like a whistleblower or something like that for trafficking or something crazy, like say, targeted individuals, gang stalking, things like that. If you have a story to tell, please tell it, because there are people out there that need that validation, because it's hard to deal with that. You have this card, Wild, which speaks of staying your wild and beautiful self. Stay taboo, stay outspoken. You have this falls underneath tantric journey, teaching and learning, and prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, asking you shall receive. Stay wild, stay beautiful, stay you. You have liberation. You have relationship harmony, take care of yourself, rejection and liberation. Like I said, rejection is sometimes for your protection, and it can be a very, very freeing and beautiful experience if you change the perspective on it and allow whatever is truly aligned with you to come into play. But you do have to forgive the past hurt and whatever has been done. You have worthiness. You have trustworthy guidance, the emptiness card, which speaks of going into self, and you have whole in the soul and worthiness. Don't let this rejection create a fragmentation. Sometimes that's people's goal, that they break you so that you can never be that whole beautiful thing that you are. But if you allow those cracks and things like that to happen, you can become a beautiful masterpiece in its own. Allow those things to happen so that God can shine through you. You have surrender. That's what I'm talking about. You have to surrender this perceived rejection. You have to forgive and allow everything to fall into play so that you can have this purification. Raise your consciousness, stay in celestial alignment, and surrender. This speaks of divine surrender and trust, allowing what needs to happen to happen. Harvest. You have this under loosen your grip, opportunity, forgive, right, and unleash your creativity. Whatever this idea is that you have inside of you, it will prosper. I will say that again. You have to put it out there, whatever it is, and you will reap fruits of your labor. You have live out loud, which falls under golden children, brilliant idea, trust, and discover your life purpose. Whatever this is, please, please find your voice and find your balls and make it happen, because live out loud. Don't worry what anybody thinks of you. You have the testimonies and the stories that we have so that we can help the others that are struggling to stand in their power. You have divine lineage. Whoever you are, you're a royal. I guess I wouldn't be talking to you if you weren't, huh? That's beautiful. So really, whatever this is, especially if it has something to do with saving children or telling a story, helping people understand, please, we need you. You're one of our soldiers, our sister soldiers, our brother soldiers. Like, please, if that's what it has to do, please speak your piece. Are there any other messages that we can gain? Please and thank you. I actually think I'm going to cut it out. Like, I don't really think there's much more to say. I'm going to pull a love card for you, because I feel like I said what needed said. Like, whoever you are, I'm sorry that you've gone through what you've gone through. And I hope you find the courage to stand in your power and stand up for what's right. Like, I am not joking when I'm saying my son is literally being trafficked in my fucking face, and I don't know who to call other than the people I've called. Call attention to what you're living. Call attention to what you know. Please, there are people that really, really, really need your voice. I can't stress to you though, like literally, like you're worried about being outspoken, or maybe that's where the rejection comes into play. You're worried about what people will think, and you don't need to be. Voice of the universe, like, whatever this is going to get you a harvest. You will be prosperous. And not just that, but whatever this is, you are divinely guided to do and live what you've lived, but it's part of your celestial alignment. The story was written before you got here. Some of us are so crazy strong because others couldn't handle it, but some of us are so strong and deal with so much because others are needed to strengthen some. There is a sick fucking battle going on right now. It says retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. This falls under liberation, rejection, take care of yourself, and relationship harmony. It's time for healing. Maybe take some time out and just get your voice heard. Get your story out there. It's time for people to understand how sick and morbid things really are in the world. We're going to go for the Healing Energy Oracle. Self-love. I attend to my needs by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. Botanical inspirations, please and thank you. You have sweet pea, blissful pleasure. Follow your bliss and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. If this has something to do with, like, maybe you're thinking about maybe leaving work or something like that to maybe start a creative project. I'm not saying jump ship and quit your job, you know what I mean? Make sure that you're good, but whatever idea you have will be fruitful. Winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. You need a good fucking cry. Get the ugly cry on, let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. So, okay, there is some kind of infraction or rejection or fragmentation that's happened. It was all part of the process. Trust me. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. And this falls technically, I mean, if I was continuing to lay them out, this would have fallen under the over the Golden Children card. So if there's something that you're considering or worried about, or maybe you think you're witnessing with a child, your own or somebody else's, please, please stand up for what's right. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Motherfucker. I told him. It's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. You're a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big-ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco. And on that note, I'm out, bruh, because I got some grub over here that's calling my name. I love you, and I hope all is well. I hope that you manage to find your voice and do what's right. You're a beautiful person, and I love you.